Hey everyone, Rahmat this side from Race and welcome to this channel. In today's video, I'll walk through setting up your web development environment using Visual Studio Code or VS Code for HTML, CSS and JavaScript. We'll cover installing VS Code, setting up essential extensions like Prettier, Live Server and more so you can code efficiently and beautifully. Whether you are a beginner or just want to optimize your startup, this guide is for you. Let's get started. First of all, let's just install Visual Studio Code. See, the Visual Studio Code, you are going to use this VS Code to actually as a text editor where you are going to write your code as well as setting up all procedures for the basic web development. We're using VS Code because it's very user friendly, as well as you can just integrate many things into under one roof basically. First of all, let's open your browser and after that go to official website, that is Visual Studio. Let's go there. Just write Visual Studio Code download and search it. There you will see this website code.visualstudio.com. Press it. Now click the download button for your operating system. If you are using Windows, if you are using .deb, that is Ubuntu, if you are using Red Hat, or if you are using macOS. You can use any of those features, you can use any software. Once the installer downloads, open it and follow the installation instructions. Basically, I have already installed it, so let me tell you what will happen. The defaults are usually just fine, so just keep clicking next until it's done. Defaults will just tell you if you want to launch it right now, or if you want to create a desktop icon or not, or it will just tell you about some of the paths. So usually the defaults are fine, so just keep it clicking next. That's all. When the installation is complete, launch VS Code, you should see a welcome screen, for example. And when you click on Visual Studio, just like this, right here is a welcome screen. Right now I have not opened anything. Now second step is, how about you install Node.js as well. It's optional but recommended. Right now it's optional. I will tell you how to install npm in next videos as well. It's gonna be a multiple part video. This is not just one setup video, that's all. It's gonna be a multi-part web development course. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel and liking this video and commenting whatever you want. But whatever video you want, whatever course you want, just let us know. So now let's start with installing npm. What exactly is Node or npm? Basically, Node is like you can make servers using Node, and npm is Node Package Manager. We are gonna use npm a lot in future videos. So if you just download it right now, it's gonna be very helpful in setting up the environment. Just go on Node download. And there it is, nodejs.org. Download the node. This npm and npx will automatically be downloaded. If you want any older version, you can choose that. If you want any other OS, you can choose that from here. If you want to change any, you can say, if you want to change any of the format, you can choose that. Similarly from here. Mostly just use npm. Yarn is okay, is alright, but npm Node Package Manager we are going to use the most. Now when you are installed, just go on command prompt and write node version. Similarly, just write npm version. As of now, as of the time of the recording, or as of the time that I downloaded, that was the latest version. Now let's set up your first project. For your first project, you need to make a folder or a directory. You need to make a folder or a directory, but this directory is the project is going to be in that directory only. All the files, all the folders are going to be that in specific directory. How to make that directory first? There is a git command for that, not exactly git command. Basically, that's a command mkdir. That's a short form for make directory. mkdir. Mkdir. After that follows basically the folder name. The folder name will be, let's say, YouTube. After that, if you want to go into that YouTube, say cd YouTube. That is change directory YouTube. Enter. Can you see? Now the path is changed. Path was just till ASUS. Now it's YouTube as well. To open the folder into VS Code, to open the folder in VS Code, there is a command, there is a shortcut for code space dot. Just click on it and this will happen. I hope you are following this all on your devices as well, because that's gonna be very helpful. In this folder, you can make different files. For example, right now we want majorly 3 files. We're gonna start with HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So we want index.html, we want style.css, and we want script.js. These are just the example files. You're gonna make much more than that. You're gonna make many files. You're not just gonna focus on these files only. You're gonna make many files for that. Make sure you are optimizing and organizing your files like this only. Make folders if necessary. For example, here by clicking on this new folder, you can make new folders as well. For example, let's say folder 1. Or if you want to add in that folder as well, you can add more folders. If you want to add files in that folder, you can also do that. Whatever file you want. For example, let's say assets.css. Yeah, so basically you're gonna make files like that. Now step 4, let's make some extensions. Let's install some extensions. Here you can just use Control Shift X. There you can see extensions, or just click on this button. That's also fine. Just click on these buttons. Personally, I'm gonna tell you what I use the most, or what I used to use the most, so that you can relate to that. The one that I use the most currently as well is Live Server. This Live Server is like you can say it lets you launch a local development server and see your HTML changes in real time. You don't have to save it. You don't have to save your HTML file again and again to just to show that on your browser. Live Server is going to do the same for you. Make sure you are installing this Ritwik Day Live Server, because I use this as well. So that's fine. Second one is Prettier. Second one is just search on extensions. Prettier code formatter. Basically, this right here will help you automatically format your code, making it cleaner and more readable. Not all the time your code should function only. It should be readable, so that if you send to any of your friends or any of your collaborators or any of your developers, they can read your code as well. They can see and read and actually understand that automatically what your code is doing and how is it written. So we are gonna use Prettier as a code formatter. It's not gonna change anything in the code. It's just changing the format of the code that's written. It's not gonna change the functionality of the code. The functionality of the code is going to be the same. Next extension we are gonna talk about is HTML CSS support. Right here. What is this doing exactly? It's like to get the better intelligence for HTML and CSS. For example, if you want to add like basically the shortcuts, that's all. Basically, if you want some of the shortcuts, for example, if you want to write a class, dot class is going to be the shortcut for HTML CSS.